I'm Tara Chadwick with DVTV, and we're here at Youth First Texas, where youths between the ages of 14 and 22 can come to a safe place to be themselves. Let's go see what they do here.
Youth First Texas is an organization that helps gay youth with counseling and just meeting new people. We have groups every Thursday that we have like 80 to 100 plus people come in who are from the ages from 14 to 22, and it's just helping us meet and broaden the, I guess you could say, the horizons and opening the minds of kids. This is the main area where everyone comes on Thursdays, and we have our big group with everyone from our youth.
And how long has Youth First Texas been going on?
I think in 1999, Bob actually founded the whole organization with another guy named Bob and somebody else whose name I don't know. And then they went through a couple name changes. So apparently it came to Bob in a dream.
Yeah.
He was like, Youth First Texas. And he woke up and his head was super shiny because he's all bald. It was amazing.
Wow.
It was very nice. This is where they do a lot of the GED training. I think we started that, was it 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
It's
so
brand new.
For kids that it was kind of targeted toward the kids that were harassed to such an extent or were ridiculed to such an extent that they actually dropped out of school because they couldn't handle it. But it's really exciting just to see that even though sometimes life gives you a downfall and you have to drop out or something, or you have to be overwhelmed, you can come to a place like this and be around people, A, that accept you and are willing to help you nurture yourself, and B, have the information to help you get where you need to go.
Our computer lab is completely free. The youth are able to come in and use the computers whenever they want, whenever the center is open, of course. And
there are guidelines on the wall.
There's always guidelines.
When can kids come in? And
I think it's 4 to 12 every day except for Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
So till midnight?
Usually, unless they want to get out of here.
They're not usually people here until midnight, but if somebody were to come in theory, at like 11:45 and they're having a really, really bad time, like they just got kicked out of their house.
They need to talk to someone.
Or they need to talk to somebody or anything.
Somewhere to go.
Cindy Matthews, whose name is Little. I think she's getting her master's or maybe it was her PhD.
I think it's her PhD.
In counseling, so she volunteers her time here.
I've talked to her. She's very good. She's very open, and I just feel like she helps a lot, and I think that's we need as youth coming out and stuff like that, that we need someone who can talk to us and that we just openly feel comfortable with right away. So she helps us a lot. When I first came out, I maybe shouldn't have done this, but I wrote a letter to my mom, and I referenced Youth First, their website, because even on their website they have things for parents, like questions that you would normally ask and stuff like that. So I used this as a reference, and I'd only maybe been here for 3 months. So that, I mean, everything about this place is just helpful in any way.
When I started the organization 9 years ago, there was really no other organizations in Dallas whose sole purpose was to work with GLBT youth. And so when my friends and I started it, we thought that there needs to be an organization whose purpose as far as money and resources goes to helping the GLBT youth community.
Great. And you said you had over 1,000 youths come in last year?
Yeah, last year we served 1,000 different youth. We generally get about 125 and 150 youth that come through the doors a week here at the center.
Really? Wow. And do you get a lot of parents coming in, or do you get to talk to a lot of parents, or how does
You know, that's interesting, because in the beginning we really didn't have a lot of parental involvement, and lately in the last couple of months we had a number of parents come through the organization, and they've actually formed a Start a Parents group now. So there's a parents group that meets on the fourth Thursday of every month here at the center at the same time that the youth meet here at the center. Our group is basically 10 to 15% actually straight youth that come in, and it's really kind of interesting because a lot of the straight youth that come in with their GLBT friends, the GLBT friends will leave and then they'll continue to stay around.
Right.
You know, the big thing about this organization is that everybody is to be respected no matter who you are, is just because you walked in the door. So it doesn't matter what color you are, what background you come from, what religious background you have. You're to be respected just because you walk in the door. So I mean that resonates with everybody because everybody's different in a different way. So those youth find that non-judgmental atmosphere here and they feel comfortable and they continue to come.
Awesome.
Well, this Pride Parade, the 25th anniversary, it's a huge honor to be selected as the only beneficiary of the event. We're the sole beneficiary.
Wow.
Yeah, in years past, they've had 2 to 3 beneficiaries, and Michael Doman, that crazy man, gave us a challenge last year. He took Bob Miskinnis to the side, who's our director of programs and co-founder, and said, Bob, we want you guys to be the sole beneficiary, but if we're going to do that, then you need to get us 65 volunteers to help coordinate the parade and manage the parade. And Bob did it. He's got 80 volunteers here today, and we're very, very proud and so honored and thrilled to be honored by the DFW GLBTQ community.
Wow, fantastic.
I've been going to group Youth First Texas for like 2 years now. I had like a little off time where I didn't go, but I've come back and it's so fulfilling to go, and I'm making sure that I'm going now because this is like my family, like no jokes. They're so cool.
You look pretty young to be doing all this. How old are you?
I'm 19 actually.
19? Well, you're still pretty young.
Yeah.
Wow, what a great cause to be working for.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Woo!
Well, that's it for me here tonight, and I really encourage you to come check this place out because I've been here for an hour and a half and I already feel like I've made new friends, and this is just a really positive and encouraging place. So if you need a place to come, check this out. And if you have any other news or events that you'd like us to cover, please send us an email at dvtv@dallasvoice.com. And from your local scene to your computer screen, I'm Tara Chadwick for the Dallas Voice.